Hello friends, welcome to our YouTube channel. In this video, we have brought to you mock test number 3 on soil science. So in this series, we'll try to come up with more and more subject-wise test series. The mock test will be most helpful for all agri-competitive exams. So without wasting our time, let's start the video. Question number 1. The surface horizon of forest soil is dash. The options are A horizon, B horizon, O horizon or C horizon. The correct answer is option C, O horizon. So the surface horizon of forest soil is O horizon. The O horizon is the upper layer of the topsoil, which is mainly composed of organic materials such as dried leaves, grasses, dead leaves and other decomposed organic matter. The horizon of soil is mainly present in forest soil and absent in arable soil. Question number 2. Which of the following soil has higher buffer capacity? The options are sandy soils, clay soils, loamy soils or sandy loam soils. The correct answer is option B, clay soils. So, clay soil has higher buffering capacity. A higher buffer capacity means that the soil can absorb more acid and or base without a significant change in pH. In general, clay soils have higher buffer capacity than sandy soils, and a higher organic matter content tends to increase the buffering capacity. Question number 3. Under high sodic irrigation water, which crop is preferred to grow? The options are barley, pea, gram or wheat. The correct answer is option A, barley. So under high sodic irrigation water, barley is the crop which is preferred to grow. Question number 4. Sodic soil can be made more productive by adding dash. The options are boron, calcium, phosphorus or sodium. The correct answer is option B, calcium. So, sodic soil can be made more productive by adding calcium. When soils are high in sodium, the goal is to replace the sodium with calcium and then leach the sodium out. Oil amendments such as gypsum or calcium chloride that directly supply soluble calcium for the replacement of exchangeable sodium. Question number 5. The detachment and transport of soil particles by concentrated flow of water is called dash. The options are raindrop erosion, sheet erosion, inter-rill erosion or rill erosion. The correct answer is option B, sheet erosion. So the detachment and transport of soil particles by concentrated flow of water is called sheet erosion. Question number 6. Spraying of kaolin reduce transpiration from leaf surface by dash. The options are stomatal closure, forming a film, increased reflectance or increased hydration. The correct answer is option C, increased reflectance. So spraying of kaolin reduce transpiration from the leaf surface by increased reflectance. Kaolin spray reduces the leaf temperature through rising leaf reflectance, which decreases the transpiration rate more than the photosynthesis of plants grown at higher solar radiation level. Question number 7. The soil which permits sowing being done earlier than other soils and also called early soil is dash. The options are black soil, red soil, peat soil or clays. The correct answer is option B, red soil. So the soil which permits sowing being done earlier than other soils and also called early soil is red soil, whereas the late soil is the black soil. Question number 8. The nitrogen content of azolla is dash. The options are 1 to 2%, 0.2 to 0.3%, 0.01 to 0.02%, 5 to 10%. The correct answer is option B, 0.2 to 0.3%. So the N content of azolla is 0.2 to 0.3%. Question number 9. The soil which shines like cat's eye is called dash. The options are catena, caliche, cat clays or none of these. The correct answer is option C, cat clays. So the soil which shines like cat's eye is cat clays. Cat clay soil is another name of acid sulfate soil. Question number 10. Which of the following is an anaerobic free-living nitrogen-fixing bacteria? The options are Azotobacter, Azospirillum, Rhizobium, or Clostridium. The correct answer is option D, Clostridium. So, Clostridium among the following is an anaerobic free-living nitrogen-fixing bacteria, whereas Azotobacter is the free-living aerobic. Azospirillum is associative symbiotic nitrogen fixing, and Rhizobium is symbiotic nitrogen fixer. Question number 11. Which of the following is low analysis fertilizer? The options are urea, single superphosphate, anhydrous ammonia, or ammonium phosphate. The correct answer is option B, SSP. So, SSP is the low analysis fertilizer. Let's know more about it. Low analysis fertilizers. These are the fertilizers which contain less than 25% of primary nutrients. The example being single superphosphate, which contains 16% of P2O5, and sodium nitrate, which contains 16% nitrogen. High analysis fertilizers, the total content of the primary nutrients is above 25% in these. Example being urea, where the 46% is nitrogen, and anhydrous ammonia, which contains 82.2% of nitrogen, and ammonium phosphate, which contains 20% nitrogen plus 20% of P2O5. Question number 12. Dash is essential constituent of protein. The options are nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, or sulfur. The correct answer is option A, nitrogen. So nitrogen is essential constituent of protein. Since all the plant enzymes are made of proteins, nitrogen is needed for all the enzymatic reactions in a plant. Question number 13. The soils which are difficult to cultivate because of high expansion and contraction due to high clay content are classified as. The options are vertisols, histosols, alphisols, or inceptisols. The correct answer is option A, vertisols. So the soils which are difficult to cultivate because of high expansion and contraction due to high clay content are classified as vertisols. Question number 14. The nitrogen percentage in humus is about dash. The options are 4 to 4.5%, 5 to 5.5%, 7 to 7.5%, or 6 to 6.5%. The correct answer is option B, 5 to 5.5%. So the nitrogen percentage in humus is about 5 to 5.5%. Question number 15. Upon flooding, the phosphorus availability in the soil will dash. The options are increases, decreases, first increases, then decreases, or first decreases, then increases. The correct answer is option A, it increases. So upon flooding, the phosphorus availability in the soil will increase. Question number 16. The gypsum equivalent of iron pyrite used for reclamation of sodic soil is dash. The options are 0.85, 0.63, 0.19, or 1.29. The correct answer is option B, 0.63. So the gypsum equivalent of iron pyrite used for reclamation of sodic soil is 0.63. Question number 17. Which rocks are more resistant to weathering? The options are igneous rock, metamorphic rock, sedimentary rock, or none of these. The correct answer is option C, sedimentary rocks. So, sedimentary rocks are more persistent to weathering. Question number 18. Which of these species of Rhizobium is classified under the slow-growing type? The options are Rhizobium milliloti, Rhizobium lupini, Rhizobium trifoli, or Rhizobium leguminosarum. The correct answer is option B, Rhizobium lupini. So, R. lupini is the species of Rhizobium which is classified under the slow-growing type. Question number 19. The best soil structure favorable for physical properties is dash. The options are crumbly and granular, platy and laminar, columnar and prismatic, or blocky. The correct answer is option A, crumbly and granular. So the best soil structure favorable for physical properties is crumbly and granular. Question number 20. The degree to which a soil resists deformation when a force applied is termed as dash. The options are field capacity, soil plasticity, soil consistency or soil friability? The correct answer is option C, soil consistency. So the degree to which a soil resists deformation when a force applied is termed as soil consistency. Question number 21. Magnesium mica is called dash. The options are muscovite mica, white mica, biotite mica, or both A and B. The correct answer is option C, biotite mica. So magnesium mica is called biotite mica, which is also called the black mica, and the muscovite mica and white mica both are called potash mica. Question number 22. The following soil water is held due to adsorption forces. The options are gravitational forces, capillary water, hygroscopic water, or both A and C. The correct answer is option C, hygroscopic water. So the following soil water is held due to adsorption forces is hygroscopic water. Question number 23. The decomposition of organic matter in soil reduces dash. The options are acidity, alkalinity, fertility, or salinity. The correct answer is option B, alkalinity. So the decomposition of organic matter in soil reduces alkalinity, whereas in case of acidity it increases. Question number 24. The suitable nitrogenous fertilizer for sodic alkali soils is dash. The options are sodium nitrate, ammonium sulfate, urea, or ammonium chloride. The correct answer is option B, ammonium sulfate. So the suitable nitrogenous fertilizer for sodic or alkali soils is ammonium sulfate. Question number 25. Application of muriate of potash, MOP, is generally not recommended for. The options are wheat, barley, mustard, bajra, sorghum, maize, sugarcane, sugar beet, tobacco, or groundnut, sesamum. The correct answer is option C, sugarcane, sugar beet, tobacco. So application of muriate of potash is generally not recommended for sugarcane, sugar beet, and tobacco. Question number 26. Which of the following fertilizer contains citric acid soluble phosphoric acid? The options are basic slag, rock phosphate, SSP, or triple superphosphate. The correct answer is option A, basic slag. So basic slag is the fertilizer which contains citric acid soluble phosphoric acid. Let's know more about the classification of phosphatic fertilizer. So it is classified into three. First, water-soluble phosphoric acid, which contains single superphosphate, double superphosphate, triple superphosphate, MAP, and DAP. Next is the citric acid soluble phosphoric acid, which contains dicalcium phosphate and basic slag. And last is the citric acid and water insoluble phosphoric acid, which contains rock phosphate and raw and steamed bone meal. Question number 27. Runoff coefficient is higher in case of dash. The options are agricultural land, barren lands, forest lands, or grasslands. The correct answer is option B, barren land. So runoff coefficient is higher in case of barren land. The runoff coefficient is a dimensionless coefficient relating the amount of runoff to the amount of precipitation received. Question number 28. An erosion with intensity ranging from 0.5 to 5 meter cube per hectare per year is considered as. The options are insignificant erosion, slight erosion, severe erosion, or geological erosion. The correct answer is option B, slight erosion. So an erosion with intensity ranging from 0.5 to 5 meter cube per hectare per year is considered as slight erosion. Question number 29. Rill erosion generally begins in the dash. The options are lower part of the land slope, upper part of the land slope, middle of the land slope, or entire length of land slope. The correct answer is option A, lower part of the land slope. So rill erosion generally begins in the lower part of the land slope. Question number 30. Sodium adsorption ratio, SAR, indicates comparative concentration of dash in the soil solution. The options are sodium, calcium, magnesium, or all of these. The correct answer is option D, all of these. So sodium adsorption ratio indicates comparative concentration of Na+, Ca2+, Mg2+ in soil solution. So the sodium adsorption ratio is equal to the sodium ion concentration divided by the square root of the calcium ion concentration plus magnesium ion concentration divided by 2. Question number 31. Erosion intensity of sheet and wind erosion is expressed as dash. The options are meter cube per hectare, tons per hectare, meter cube per second, or both A and B. The correct answer is option D, both A and B. So erosion intensity of sheet and wind erosion is expressed as meter cube per hectare and tons per hectare. Question number 32. For foliar spray of urea, the biuret content in urea should be dash. The options are 1 to 1.5%, 1.5 to 2%, 2 to 2.5%, or less than 0.5%. The correct answer is option D. It should be less than 0.5%. So for foliar spray of urea, the biuret content in urea should be less than 0.5%. Question number 33. The soil salinity is expressed in terms of dash. The options are EC, SAR, ESP, or all of these. The correct answer is option A, EC. So soil salinity is expressed in terms of electrical conductivity. Question number 34. Which clay mineral has highest phosphate adsorbing capacity? And the correct answer is option B, kaolinite. So kaolinite is the clay mineral which has highest phosphate adsorbing capacity. Moving on to the next question. Under waterlogged condition, which nutrient occurs in toxic conditions? The options are iron, zinc, copper, or phosphorus. The correct answer is option A, Fe. So under waterlogged conditions, Fe is the nutrient which occurs in toxic conditions. Question number 36. The capacity of the soil to retain water against the downward pull of the force of gravity is. The options are field capacity, capillary rise, saturation capacity, or wilting coefficient. The correct answer is option A, field capacity. So the capacity of the soil to retain water against the downward pull of the force of gravity is called field capacity. Question number 37. The downward movement of water through the soil profile is called as dash. The options are percolation, infiltration, leaching, or adsorption. The correct answer is option A, percolation. So downward movement of water through the soil profile is called as percolation. Question number 38. In Munsell color chart, hue is the dash. The options are dominant spectral color, lightness of color, purity of color, or value of color. The correct answer is option A, dominant spectral color. So in Munsell color chart, hue is the dominant spectral color. Let's know more about it. Soil color is determined by Munsell color chart. Hue, it denotes the dominant spectral color which includes red, yellow, blue, and green. Value, it denotes the lightness or darkness of the color, the amount of reflected light. And chroma, it represents the purity of the color, that is the strength of the color. Question number 39. Which clay has the capacity to shrink and swell? And the options are kaolinite, montmorillonite, chlorite, or vermiculite. The correct answer is option A, kaolinite. So kaolinite clay has the capacity to shrink and swell. Question number 40. The study of soil as a natural body and does not focus on the soil's immediate practical use is dash. The options are fertility, edaphology, pedology, or soil nutrition. The correct answer is option C, pedology. So the study of soil as a natural body and does not focus on the soil's immediate practical use is pedology. Question number 41. Which one of the following soil is best for vegetable cultivation? The options are sandy, sandy loam, clay loam, or clay. The correct answer is option B, sandy loam. So sandy loam is the soil which is best for vegetable cultivation. Question number 42. The criteria of essentiality of nutrients given by Anand and Stout in the year dash. The options are 1939, 1942, 1970, or 1956. The correct answer is option A, 1939. So the criteria of essentiality of nutrients given by Arnon and Stout was in the year 1939. Question number 43. Hollow heart in groundnut is associated with deficiency of dash. The options are boron, calcium, zinc or nitrogen. The correct answer is option A, boron. So the hollow heart in groundnut is associated with deficiency of boron. Question number 44. A clay soil must contain at least dash of the clay separate. The options are 25%, 30%, 35% or 40%. The correct answer is option C, 35%. So a clay soil must contain at least 35% of the clay separate. Question number 45. The intermediate layer in which the materials leached from horizon A have been redeposited is known the horizon of dash. The options are illuviation, alluviation, horizonation or none of these. The correct answer is option A, illuviation. So the intermediate layer in which the materials leached from horizon A have been redeposited is known the horizon of illuviation. Question number 46. The metamorphic rock quartzite is derived from which rock material? The options are limestone, sandstone, shale or granite. The correct answer is option B, sandstone. So the metamorphic rock quartzite is derived from sandstone rock material. Let's know more about it. For granite, the corresponding metamorphic rock is gneiss. For limestone, the corresponding metamorphic rock is marble. For shale, the corresponding metamorphic rock is slate, and the original rock, which is quartz or sandstone, the corresponding metamorphic rock is quartzite. Question number 47. Indoor process of composting was initiated by dash. The options are Howard and Ward, C.N. Acharya, Fowler or Hutchinson and Richards. The correct answer is option A, Howard and Ward. So indoor process of composting was initiated by Howard and Ward. Question number 48. Which of the following is organic manganese fertilizer? The options are manganese lignosulfonate, manganese sulfate, manganese oxysulfate or manganese frits. The correct answer is option A, manganese lignosulfonate. So manganese lignosulfonate is the organic manganese fertilizer. Question number 49. Which is formed in aminization? The options are NO3 minus, NO2 minus, NO4 plus or RNH2. The correct answer is option D, RNH2. So RNH2 is formed in aminization. The process by which microorganisms break down complex proteins to simpler amino acids, amides and amines. Aminization is the first step of mineralization as part of the nitrogen cycle. Question number 50. Single superphosphate is produced by the reaction of rock phosphate with dash. The options are HNO3, H3PO4, H2SO2 or HCl. The correct answer is option C, H2SO2. So single superphosphate is produced by the reaction of rock phosphate with H2SO2. That was all. Thank you friends for watching our video. Hope you find it useful. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel for more such videos. Thank you.